Hello friends. Per popular demand, I will now be going over my extensive DVD collection. This is just, notebook of, I got everything, cataloged and dated and all that good stuff. So, we're going to start with the French classic Amélie from 2001. It's one of my favorite movies. It's a great story. It's obviously a beautifully colorful film. It's got really good dialogue. It's a sweet story. Can't go wrong. Then we've got Aragon from 2006. Now, I remember seeing this as a kid, and I remember genuinely bawling my eyes out in the beginning because I was just like, oh my god, the dragon. It's just a regular DVD box of Aragon, nothing crazy. I've got this all set up weirdly. This is stupid. Hold on, let me just put this into a smaller pile. There we go. So now we have Hot Fuzz from 2007. Another great movie, very funny. Probably the best movie from the Cornetto trilogy, maybe. I don't know. That's my opinion. If you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you. Something missing? Or am I just like blind? Oh yeah, here it is. Sorry, my bad. So, Power Rangers Mystic Force, the Legendary Castros, Volume 2, which I believe it's like a extended episode or two of the Mystic Force Power Rangers, which, one of those Power Rangers that I grew up on. I've got, and that's from, actually, I couldn't figure out what year it's from. Probably from the early 2000s, early 2010s. Anyway, Mrs. and Mrs. Smith from 2005. Great action movie. It's very interesting. It's a very interesting idea. I don't really care for it too much, but I was like, I may as well have it in my collection. We've got, no, that's the wrong one. We have Peep Show, Series 3. Great comedy show, great duo, great cast of characters, very funny. It's one of the better ones, in my opinion. Yeah, great, love it. Then we got The Matrix. It's both the movies, so it's The Matrix and The Matrix Reloaded. Or Revisited? Revisited, my bad. And that, Peep Show was 2006, by the way. That's the third season, 2006. And this is from 2007. Long after both movies had come out, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 1999. And, you got that, and then look at that. Nice, love it. Blue, the green. Have that childhood classic, Bridge to Terabithia, from 2007. Wonderful movie. I remember watching it the first time. I was bawling my eyes out by the end. But I mean, great story. Made me very sad, but very happy at the same time. Moving on, The Grand Budapest Hotel from 2014. Probably my favorite Wes Anderson film. Probably. I mean, it's possible that it might not be, but I personally think that it probably is. Probably one of his best as well. And that's from, I already said that. And this is also from 2014. Lego Chima, The Lion, the Crocodile, and the Power of Chi. And I believe this is either the first or second season of the show. This is it coming on a nice cover. It's the exact same, but still nice cover. And now on to part 2 of the pile. We have Shrek Scared Shrekless from 2011. It's the Halloween special. Nothing crazy. There it is. Nice. Then I have The Mummy, Tomb of the Dragon Emperor, So this is one of the later ones. And that is from 2008. 2008's The Mummy, Tomb of the Dragon Emperor. We have the Scooby-Doo movie from 2002, the original live action, the very first one, before they made all those shorter ones. But this is the one where they go to the tropical island and Scrappy is inside of a man and then he mutates and shit. Love it. The Bourne Identity from 2007, fantastic movie. Matt Damon goes crazy in these. It's really good. Yeah, I got nothing crazy to say about these movies. I'm not here to do reviews. If I was doing a review, I'd do it individual movies. Anyway, we now have where is it? There we go. Crank. Ridiculous movie. Ridiculous, but very fun. I mean, if he doesn't have a constant series of adrenaline rushes every couple of hours, he's gonna die. There it is. It's from 2006, but we already knew that. Monster House from 2007. Classic. Great movie. The animation is a little bit bad, but it's a great movie overall. The Rocky Saga, so that's 1976 to 1999, so it's all the Rocky movies in one box. And that's a lot of Rocky movies. That's a lot. That's 8, give or take. I don't know, my math not great, but I could be completely wrong there. Scarface from 2004, it's already open. Thank you for that. Great cover, great story. I mean, say hello to my little friend, love it. Where is it? Here it is. Next we have the Kill Bill collection. So it's both the movies from 2003. Lovely collector's box. Look at that. Sleek, beautiful stuff. Yep, love it. What's next? Donnie Darko from 2001. One of the Jake Gyllenhaal's first movies, or at least one of his first big ones. Great kind of horror-esque film. Look at that, lovely stuff. Nothing too crazy going on there. We got childhood classic from 1971, Bed Knobs and Broomsticks. Wonderful movie, whimsical as all hell, set during World War II. It's got a little German invasion that gets fended off by living animated knights. I mean, isn't that just awesome? Is that not what you want in a kid's movie? We have Atonement from 2007. Heartbreaking stuff, but very good. I remember when I first watched it, I actually couldn't finish it because I was so oh. But then I watched it again and I was like, no, this is actually really good. This is sad, but it's heartwarming at the same time. We love those. Where's my other pile gone? Oh, here it is. So, I have another pile here because I've got lots of movies. Watchmen from 2009. It's one of those, it's like the anti-hero, superhero movie where it's got a bunch of incredibly sexy characters for no reason, What can I say? Rorschach's kind of hot. It's from 2009. Feels very 2009 as well. Garfield 2. The one where he's the King of England. I mean, it doesn't make any sense, but it's a Garfield movie. We love Garfield. I love Garfield. I'm a big Garfield guy. This is my favorite one, just because look at him. He's so silly. He's so silly looking. And that's from 2006. Paul from 2011. I mean, great comedy movie. Paul is the best character in the whole movie. Obviously, it's about him. It's his movie. Funny little alien. Love it. Monty Python and the Holy Grail. My brother's favorite Monty Python project. I mean, The Knights Who Say Meep, The Black Knight, you know, the evil little Frenchman. Great. Love it. Where would we be without it? The Incredibles from 2004. Comes with a nice box. Look at that. Shimmy, shimmy. I'm going to take it out. Just a regular box. I mean, this movie is, like, incredible. It's incredible. But, you know, like, we love it. We love it. One of the best animated movies ever made. Where would we be without it? The sequel was not as good, but that's fine. So when I bought this, I thought it was the first round. I thought it was Rambo First Blood, but I had failed to notice that it is actually the third movie. The third movie from 1988. I was thoroughly disappointed, but alas, my own folly. We have Anchorman from 2006. I mean, I love it. I love the fight scene where it's all the different news people fighting. It's like a great scene. It's really funny. It's ridiculous. It's one of Will Ferrell's best works, you know, as an actor. We've got Ted from 2012. I mean, I don't really like the Ted movies. This one's good. The sequel's not as good. I prefer the TV show, but because I believe that Seth MacFarlane is a better TV writer than a movie writer. That's just me. We got more Power Rangers, and this is from, I kind of have it marked down here, it's 1995, 1987, and 2012, because it's two different movies. So the first movie is kind of between 1995 and 1997, and then the second one is from 2012. Well, this one's from the 90s. It's pretty good, you know. I liked it a lot as a kid, because I was a big Power Rangers guy. I bought it at a charity shop, as you can clearly see. There's the receipt. Paid $1.50 for it. Not bad. But I remember having this disc as a kid, but I had to buy it again later on in life. We have Edward Scissorhands. Not my favorite, but it was pretty good. I liked it. It was a nice movie. I like that Johnny Depp was not talking. This is from 1990, by the way. Not 1999. My bad. I liked that Johnny Depp was not talking at all throughout the movie. Nothing wrong with him specifically, besides a couple of minor issues, but I've always found his voice to be slightly annoying. Batman Begins 2005. I'm not a massive fan of these movies. They're objectively good, but I don't enjoy them as much as like Matt Reeves' Batman, for instance. And I like Tim Burton's Batman just a little bit more because of how like ridiculous it is. But it's still good. And this is from 2005, so like great year, by the way. Superbad 2007. I mean, a classic, a generational classic. Like it's a hit. It's often regarded as being a 4 or 5 star movie. It's one of the best flicks of that year. It's got a pretty good cast. It's very funny. Next 3, we have the movie One Day. You know, like sort of like a will they, won't they type movie. I did not enjoy this at all. I thought it was way too slow. The pacing was all weird. But there it is. It's from 2011. I mean, mediocre in my opinion, but that's just me. Kick-Ass. One of my favorite movies ever. Absolutely ridiculous. It's nothing like the comics, but That's not always a bad thing. You know, we like a good adaptation, much like Nolan's Odyssey that just came out recently. This is a good adaptation. This is from 2010, another good year, in my opinion, for movies. Pretty Woman from 1990. I haven't seen this in a while. I should really rewatch it. I remember liking it, but I mean, Julia Roberts is pretty good. Like she's really good. She's good in everything she's in. She's got great boots. I mean, I want a pair of those. Give me a pair of those. On to I have the Trainspotting sequel, but unfortunately do not have the original Trainspotting. This is Trainspotting from 2017 rather than from 1990 whatever. I forget when the first one was released. That's my bad though. The sequel was good. It was a spiritually good successor to the original. It made me reconsider a lot of what I thought about the characters in the first movie. Anyway, Spy Kids 1 from 2001. Is it the best Spy Kids? Maybe, maybe not. I prefer the sequel, but that's just because Steve Buscemi's in it and he does the whole monologue thing. That's cool. Social Network from 2010. Mark Zuckerberg is a freak. And everyone he works with at the time, and probably still works with to this day, are all psychopaths and sociopaths. But Facebook, the movie, yay, great, awesome, don't care. On to something a lot better. Something is missing. Something is missing. Okay, well, we're just going to have to skip over that, I guess. It was the Steak Best Soccer, but I don't know where that went. So instead, we're going to have to go on to The Wolf of Wall Street from 2014. Great movie. Absolutely batshit. Pretty realistic to the, to real life, or to the real life Jordan Belfort, supposedly, so they say. It's a wazi, it's a woozy, it doesn't exist. Robots from 2005. I mean, Marxist propaganda, possibly. Don't ask me, man. We've got Gangs of New York from 2002, one of Daniel Day-Lewis's best roles ever, maybe. I mean, I personally love him in this. I also love Leonardo DiCaprio in this, actually. I think but besides his bad Irish accent, which is, somewhat offensive. Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest. Probably my favorite Pirates of the Caribbean, but I also really enjoy the first one. This is just a really good, fun adventure, fun time movie. Dungeons and Dragons, the TV show from 2004. I believe this is the second season of the show on disc. Oh no, it's actually the fourth season. There was 5 seasons of the show, I'm pretty sure. And it was on Fox Kids, and it was by Jetix. I think they did a bunch of kids cartoons back in the day. Yeah, it's from 2004. I remember my nan bought this in a charity shop or something, and she just thought, I'd love this. And I mean, she was right. Now, the Breaking Bad, I have some of the Breaking Bad seasons here as well. I don't have them all in the right order, but I do have the first season, great season, wonderful season, great pilot. I have the second season, which is also really good. They come in these nice little sleeves. They're really packed in there. Seriously, look at that. Really packed in there. I also have the third season. Sounds kind of loose. Let's have a look-see inside, see what's up. Yep. They were loose. Yeah. So, I believe there's something wrong with the, oh yeah, it's missing some parts. That's why. It's missing the grips. But yeah, that's pretty nice. I love when that happens, when you buy episodes of a TV show and it just, is broken. And I have the final season, which is it's on Blu-ray as well, which, makes me feel very special. Yeah, I'll be back Anyway, we are back. So we're back with Ace Ventura from Pet Detective from 1994. I don't love this movie. I don't think it's that good. It's not one of his best roles. I think I wouldn't call it racist, but I would call it like just a little bit like it's of its time. It's kind of it's just I don't find it that funny. I think lots of the gags are kind of fall flat. Jarhead from 2006 is a pretty good movie about the Iraq War, and it's pretty accurate to what a lot of American soldiers went through, basically sitting on their asses all day waiting for something to happen. Oh, here we go. So we have G-Force, which is one of those Disney movies that Disney would like to forget. I personally wouldn't. I think this is actually a very entertaining and funny movie. I mean, it's about like technologically advanced. Are they guinea pigs? Are they gerbils? Are they hamsters? I don't know. I'm not a rodent guy. It's got one of these things inside of it. If anyone remembers these, you know, those like reward schemes and shit. Love those. I personally think this is a really cool movie, and it's a good critique of AI. The other guys, I don't like this movie. I don't know what I just bought it because I was like, it's kind of funny at times, but for the most part, this is not a great film. Nothing really to say about that. The Angry Birds movie, the 2010 one, the first one, I actually like this movie. I think it's actually kind of funny. You know, I mean, I don't really enjoy the animation style too much or the way the characters look. But I mean, like, it's got one of these. So, like, you know, we can't be too mad. No, I'm joking. I'm just going to cover that. Moonrise Kingdom from 2012. My ex bought me this, so I'm just covering the thing that's there. But yeah, great movie. Really sweet. It's on Blu-ray. Love that. Bought it CX. It's a wonderfully lovely Wes Anderson movie. You know, it's a good adventure. Coming at you from 2012. Okay. We have Corpse Bride from 2005. See, another great year for cinema. I mean, this is a great movie. I love this movie. It was the first Tim Burton movie I ever saw, I'm pretty sure. And it just, like, you know, changed my life forever, you know. Changed my mind. Set me on the path to liking goth stuff. Because, I mean, that is actually kind of true. From 2008, The Dark Knight, the 2-disc special edition on Blu-ray. It's like a priceless artifact. It's beautiful. I have a copy of The Matrix that's like really old. It's like, I think it's 1995. And I mean, like it even says on the back, it says web events and chat room access. I mean, that's nuts, you know. You wouldn't see that on anything remotely like to this day, but I mean, like, look at this. I mean, that's just great. I mean, look at Trinity, look at Neo. And it's got a scene index and everything. It's got soundtrack, it's got special features, additional enhancements for DVD ROMs, which is just nuts. It's got this cool case that has like a little click bit. Love it. We've got Forgetting Sarah Marshall from 2008. My brother bought me this for Christmas because he thinks he's funny. I don't like this movie, but I have it. There it is. I'm not gonna speak on it. I watched it, of course, but did not like it. The Wolverine from 2013. I don't know if this is the original or what. I'm not really all that caught up on the Wolverine movies. I watched it. I liked it, but like Wolverine, not my favorite X-Men character. Another Power Rangers movie, or another Power Rangers movie from actually don't know the year. It doesn't say. I didn't really feel like researching when it was released, but there it is. It's Jungle Fury. Now this is the one that I really grew up on. I remember my mom always made references to Jungle Fury when he was a kid. And, I mean, there it is, man. The final movie. Inglourious Bastards, one of Tarantino's better movies from 2009, which, I mean, it doesn't feel like it was, doesn't feel that old when you watch it, but it is. Great World War II movie. I mean, just like Hans Landa is a incredible character. He's one of the better characters of the whole movie. Brad Pitt's character is surprisingly good as well, and I don't really like Brad Pitt just because I don't think he's a great guy. But moving on, Shawshank Redemption from 2003. I only watched this recently, actually, for the first time, and I was like, pew, mind blown. Obviously it's a great movie. It's one of the great movies of all time. Can't really debate on that, can you? Let me see here. Trying to figure out if I'm looking at the right pile or not. Let me see. I believe. Oh yeah, here we go. So, the John Cena Experience from. It doesn't actually say, but I'm assuming it's from the early 2000s because it's got a young John Cena on it. So, I mean, look at this, man. Like, when I was a kid, John Cena was like the GOAT to me, he was my favorite. Because, I think every little kid kind of liked John Cena a little bit. But, I mean, yeah, it's a crazy collection of just some of his highlight moments from that period. Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring, am I forgetting? Is it the first or the second one? I think it's the first one. I don't remember. I'm not. My memory is terrible. I'm so sorry. I think it's the first one from 2001. I love this one. It's not my favorite, but it's really good. Like, I love the last one. I'm actually too hungry to remember. I need to eat something, to be honest with you. But great movie. Love it. We have Battle Royale, the Japanese, or is it Japanese? Is it Korean? I think it's Korean. Am I dumb? No, it's Japanese. My bad. From 2002, spawned, Fortnite, PUBG, Apex Legends, all those games. Wouldn't exist without this movie, so that's pretty cool, man. An obscure-ish Jim Carrey movie, The Cable Guy, in a full hard plastic case. It's quite a nice case, actually, and quite a nice cover image and stuff. And it requires quite a bit of effort to open. Well, actually, it doesn't. I'm just, there it is, Got a nice, take this out. It's like a brochure. He's a real live wire, Yeah, when I watched it for the first time, I was a bit like, whoa, this is like not the Jim Carrey that I'm used to. But I like it. I like it. It's a widescreen presentation as well. That's very important. And this is from 1996, so it's an early Jim Carrey work. I have Alien Resurrection from 1997 2003. It's quite good. It's the first two Alien movies. Yeah, first two Alien movies. It's very good. It's like a collection. It's nice. It's a nice case. Look at that. Yeah, lovely. Love it. Can't go wrong. Excuse me. Taxi Driver from 1976. So like original release. It's a nice case. Look at that, nice case. Take the receipt out. It's got the, it's got the thing, the brochure. It's got a nice disc, nice and shiny. There's the receipt. Yeah, love it. One of the better, one of my favorite Robert De Niro projects. Horns, Daniel Radcliffe's Horns from 2013. Insane movie. It's one of those ones where you kind of know that Daniel Radcliffe was just making so much money from those Harry Potter movies that it could just be in any old bullshit. And I mean, like the case, I got this for 80 cents at Mr. Price. 80 cents. That's how you know it's not good. Everything's all a little mixed up here. Hold on, give me one moment. Viewer, kind viewer, forgive me, kind viewer. Might be over here actually. I've got a stack right in front of me. Oh yeah, here we go. There we go. Okay, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, even my bad, from the year 2000. I mean, I remember my dad showed me this a couple of years ago, and I was like, I gotta go out and I gotta get a copy for myself, cause I mean, look at that, man, it's great. CX is the GOAT, by the way, for having €1 DVDs. Seriously, it's an insane deal. Something is missing. Yeah, I'm not sure how all these got so mixed up. Should be here though. It's not. I've been betrayed. I betrayed myself, kind viewer. No, I didn't. I'm just a fool, I think. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, the only Johnny Depp movie that I really like. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. It's from 2005. Now, see, great year for movies. I was born that year, that's why it was great. Great year for movies. Very faithful to the book, to the original work. I mean, Hunter S. Thompson was just mental guy. Absolutely brilliant fellow there at the same time. Austin Powers, International Man of Mystery from 1997. There it is. Love a little Austin Powers. I like the sequel just a bit more, but this is very good. Very funny, charming. Mike Myers is nuts. Widescreen, so it's old. Saving Private Ryan from 1998. One of the more down-to-earth, somewhat tragic World War II D-Day movies. Saving the guy because all of his brothers are dead. Probably based on real events, but that's not for me to know. Here we go. We got the entire Jason Bourne and the anthology, so it's the all three movies. There is this was put together in 2005. Another great year, man. It's got all three movies. It's got this wonderful case. I don't know what you'd call that. I mean I do, but I just forgot. Right there, look at that. Lovely stuff. Let's open it up. Boom, there's the three movies. Wonderful, look at that. Makes you want to dance. Whatever. Oh yeah, Training Day from 2001. My man, love this movie. Only bought it and watched it recently, but I loved it. Denzel Washington is just a fantastic actor. Same with Ethan Hawke. I didn't love Ethan Hawke in that, but each their own. Team America, Matt Damon from 2004. Loved it. Kind of gas. It's like the most like post 9/11 movie ever. Let's grab these. Okay, Without a Paddle. I would call this a comfort movie. It's from 2004. It's one of Matthew Lillard. It's got Matthew Lillard, Seth Green, and Dax Shepard. I find it to be a very like comfy kind of movie. I know it's not completely, but like I don't know. I find a lot of comfort in this movie. Patton from 1989, American propaganda about a very controversial U.S. military commander. But I mean, hey, he helped the Americans win the war against the Nazis along with the Soviets and the British. So I mean, you can't really fault him too much. Spider-Man 3 from 2004. This was the... Sorry, I have these in the wrong order. That's my bad. Here you go. Sorry, that's my bad. Spider-Man 2 from 2004. Tobey Maguire. 2-disc special edition. It's got extras, extra goodies. There's one with Doc Ock. I mean, I like Andrew Garfield more, but Tobey Maguire was definitely a good spin on Spider-Man for sure. Spider-Man 3, this is where Venom and the dark suit comes in. This is from 2007. Love it. Another great Tobey Maguire performance. Jackass the movie from 2002. Go watch the new Jackass movie. It's great. This is the special collector's edition. So it probably came in like a box with a bunch of like cool stuff. Maybe. I wouldn't know. I bought this for £1 at CX. Shocker. So I buy all these movies for pretty much. Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. I'm blanking again. Guy Ritchie film. This is a special edition as well. This is from 1998. I loved this one. I prefer Snatch, mind you. I prefer Snatch, but this is great. This is great. I love this movie. The Interview from 2014. I didn't love this movie. Thought it was a little bit cringe, but it's kind of gas. It's got James Franco in it, who is someone you don't see very often these days. I think he might be blacklisted. But, that's... that might be hyperbole or whatever. We got Family Guy Presents Blue Harvest, which is the Star Wars parody from 2007. I remember watching this as a kid at my friend's house and just being like, this is the funniest thing I have ever seen. Sucker Punch. I watched this recently on Netflix. I described it in my Letterboxd review. Forgive me, I'm a pretentious nerd. It's from 2011 as well. I described it as being something like the most movie ever, like the most action movie of all time. It's one of those ones where it's like it's so over the top ridiculous, and the concept is so out there that you're just kind of like, yeah, this is so funny and great. I can accept that this exists. Ali G in the House. I mean, I was personally a fan of this. I don't particularly love Borat, but I like this one a lot. I mean, it's got like such good music. Like, it's from 2002, so it's got some great jungle, some great house. And it's not as offensive as Borat. But I mean, Borat's great. Borat's hilarious. It's offensively one of his best. Where is it? The Expendables. I personally think The Expendables from 2012 is a little bit of a ridiculous concept, but it's not terrible. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know how to feel about The Expendables, honestly. It's just one of those movies. Sorry if I keep touching my nose. It's just, these are all really dusty, and I'm like itching my nose like a motherfucker. That's my bad. Alvin and the Chipmunks, the very first one from 2007. I loved this movie as a kid. Absolutely adored this movie. It's got some great moments. It's got, for some reason, the brochure on the inside is very like, it's very like, you know, action packed, and it's got a whole host of different like the Blu-ray experience. Gotta buy a freaking PS3, bro, or a Blu-ray player. And you'll need a HD TV and a HDMI cable. Remember that. Remember that. Shout out Alvin and the Chipmunks. Loved that movie as a child. Not so much anymore, but as a kid, awesome. Over the Hedge. What can I say about Over the Hedge that hasn't already been said? Incredibly good soundtrack. Really funny, honestly. I really like it. Still. I love the orange. The orange really brings it all together. It's got some really good characters, really good story. Madagascar, Escape to Africa, the best Madagascar movie from 2008. I just think it's the funniest and best. I don't know, man. Night in the Museum. That's not Night in the Museum. That's open season. Fuck. Night or fucking yeah, it's sorry. We're gonna edit this part out. Night in the Museum from 2006. I loved this movie as a kid. I still love it. I still love this movie. It's quite funny. I think it was very possibly one of the late and great Robin Williams' last big roles, and that obviously makes the movie like even more interesting and like maybe not better, but it makes it more like, I guess, poignant. But I mean, he's so good in it. Even Ben Stiller, who is typically either really good or really bad. I don't know what it is with me and Ben Stiller, but I don't love him sometimes. This is a good movie though. Great for the family. Sweeney Todd 2-disc special edition in a very beat up case. Very nice. That's from 2007. Yeah. I mean, I don't love this movie, but I bought it because I was like, hey, that's a nice case. The first National Treasure movie, which is, in my opinion, actually a very good movie. It's from 2004. Here it is. I like it a lot. Fuck. There it is. Yeah. My brother put me onto this when I was, my younger brother, and I was like, oh shit, I do love a good conspiracy theory. So, there's the movie. American Beauty. I actually really like this movie still. I like how, I don't know, I like the conflict between the characters a lot. It's a really good movie from 2006. Yeah. Before Kevin Spacey was blacklisted from Hollywood. Cool stuff. What you're looking at is Advanced Warfare. Oh, here we go. Top Gear Best of the Stig from 2009. It's a compilation of the original Stigs, all of his best moments. I loved the Stig as a kid.